please wear your mask. Mask up. You see I got my all gold mask on. I'm that guy right now. Shout out to my boy Gary the Mask Man. His wife made me this beautiful mask. Hey Brendan, what kind of mask you got on, brother?
Oh, I hear you, man. I am wearing my mask. Look, Reebok came through for once. Check that out.
Oh, look at that.
On brand. Got it over the nose, too. Welty, please show us something. How are you protecting yourself?
I wanted to keep it on brand like you, so I got a little 3-stripe mask, but I made it myself. I hope it works. I look good, right?
That does not work, and that does not look good. I'm just going to be honest with you. You are going to get coronavirus.
No, I'm not.
That's like the mask you wear to get corona.
I won't be okay?
You won't be okay.
Oh, Dr. Fossey is pissed.
Yep. You can count on me. Count on me. Count on me. Count it up.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm at Welty.
Trinidad James, ladies and gentlemen.
And we have with us here today Victor Oladipo. He's a 2-time NBA All-Star. He is an accomplished singer, and he's a member of the Jordan brand family. We're going to talk about all that. Victor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Yes,
We've been waiting for this one.
How you doing today, brother? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm in the NBA bubble right now, Orlando, Florida. We in the bubble, Disney Springs.
Hey, man, well, it kind of feel like you're a soldier, man. We appreciate your service because you can bring in the league back. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you.
He's got the Tiffany dog tag on, too, feeling like a soldier.
Yeah, anything we can do to help, man. We're just trying to help.
We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
We want to talk about your sneaker resume. The first thing we want to talk about the shoes everyone's wearing today. Welty, what do you have on feet?
I have a pair of shoes I've been holding on for a little bit, but broke them out. Metropolitan Skateboarding XZ Adidas ZX 8000.
Please say the Adidas. Trinidad, what you got?
Man, shout out to my good businessman, Air Kong in New York. I got these old Rasheed Wallace Air Force One highs. Of course, I'm doing black-owned socks all season, so shout out to Raunchy Clothing. They're a black-owned brand out of Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I feel pretty good, man. The Rasheeds are one of my favorite Air Force Ones.
Actually, I ain't got no shoes on right now. I'm in a hotel room, so I'm
Slippers? Feeling comfortable.
Straight socks right now, man, walking around. But I got my you know, just trying to mix it up a little bit. I got some nice heat over there.
It's a lineup over there.
It's a lineup. It's a nice little lineup. I mean, I could get HD, but you know, I don't want to make up. I don't want to break the screen. I don't want to break.
A good one for later.
Do they make you quarantine the sneakers too?
Pretty much. You got to quarantine everything.
Every fucking thing.
And I got snacks and books and everything in here. So,
were those Crocs over there? Is that what I picked up on?
Crocs right there into the house. You already know.
Look at that Americana and happy.
Gotta feel at home somehow.
Okay, no shoes for Victor. I got on the Reebok Liquid Speed. This one's from a few years back. I doubt too many people remember them. Limited to just 300 pairs. Not a shoe you'll see every day. By the way, y'all, this is another charity episode. If you click the donate button over there, you can donate to the Bail Project, which is fighting mass incarceration here in the United States.
Guys, before we kick it off, I have the most amazing Sarah Breedlove, aka Madam CJ Walker, as my background today. She is the definition of Black women in power, being one of the first female self-made millionaires ever in America. If we talk about Black-owned businesses, if we talk about entrepreneurship, Madam CJ Walker is a queen, and I stand her very, very highly. Get to know the queen, one of them.
Perfect. Gentlemen, let's talk sneaker news. The first thing we want to discuss is this Jaden Smith New Balance project that's coming out. I actually spoke to Jaden about these. He went to sneaker school at New Balance and made a pair of his own. I think the first thing that really showed New Balance where he wanted to go with the design was that 1700 Louis Vuitton thing he created, Frankenstein shoe. Victor, I got to ask you, being from the DMV, are you super aware of what New Balance does? I know people talk about that being a big shoe out there.
Yeah, that's a big shoe out there for sure. So, I mean, I really like what Jaden going with these right now. I looked, when you put them on the screen, I said, ooh, I like those.
You like the thick soles, right? Like we see in the Balenciagas and stuff.
Yeah, like the Balenci's, yeah, the thick soles. And then I like the colorways. You know, you got like the bright colors, bright them up, you know, the bright feel. So you bringing some swagger to New Balance. That's big time.
Might have to get you a package.
I'll take a package. or two, you know.
Is that a new sole, Welty, from New Balance, or they've used that sole before?
Yeah, this is to my knowledge, this is a brand new sneaker, right, Brendan?
Yeah, the
This
Vision
is-
Racer.
Amazing. It matches my Two Bears, One Cave hat. I like it.
When I first saw it, it kind of gave me a little bit of the vibes from the Rihanna Puma shoes when the sole came so thick on it. That's like the first thing that just popped into my head through like an artist collaboration. Not for me shoe, but I understand where the crossover value is in it, and like I think it's gonna be big.
I would definitely.
Me too.
Next bit of sneaker news. Every silver lining has a touch of gray, but these shoes don't. Very colorful, very bright. Grateful Dead, ex Nike SB Dunk. I think everyone's kind of been waiting for these shoes. They're one of the most hyped shoes, I would say, of the summer. Brendan Dunne, once again, has a little bit of an inside scoop.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, this is a John Mayer PE, but they are actually releasing. The most exclusive will be the orange pair, which was releasing at FTC in San Francisco. Kind of little Haight-Ashbury connection. Vic, how do you feel about these? I know you're green team since kindergarten. Do you like this colorway?
Definitely, I would rock those for sure. I mean, I just like how the furry look on the shoes too. So
Aren't you more of a feathery guy?
I'm always feathery. I could be anywhere on earth and I'm gonna be feathery. I could wear those and be feathery too. So it doesn't even really matter. It's not what you wear, it's who you are that makes you feathery. Remember that.
There it is. Feathers are aligned. I know someone who owns this actual pair. She showed them to me. They really pop in person, because I only really cared about the yellow with the blue, because that's kind of like my vibe with that cyan blue. And then I was like, the orange is cool because it's orange, it's like Miami colors. We'll rock with it. But I seen this green one in person. Heater, super heater. Like this shoe is. They're good.
They remind me a little too much of like the Three Bears pack, though.
Yeah.
With, like the.
No, I'm not going to go with that, because the
There's an actual bear on the
It's a
shoe.
legendary pack, first of all, with a high low.
No, those shoes are awful. We will not agree on that one. Those shoes suck.
Those suck?
Those are not good. No,
They suck?
they suck. I've been like.
To suck is a strong word.
Oh my God.
There was a story that came out that the designer at Nike
Now you're telling
made
stories?
made it as a troll. Shout out to Russ Benson, said that they made it as a troll, literally, to like prove how much the Dunk Mid sucked.
You wrote the fucking story. I mean, to each his own. You know, to me, the old Bear pack is just a legendary pack. My personal opinion. But more importantly, changing gears, Vic, I would like to get your earliest sneaker memory, man. Like, where did it start for you? You know?
I got kind of introduced to the sneaker game a little late. I was in a different type of childhood. You know, my parents wasn't necessarily the most fortunate people as far as when wealth and everything like that goes. So I started getting into Jordans and just shoes in general when I was in college. And I remember we would get like per diem and stuff, and we would save up our per diem to try to get the new phone posits that were coming out, because they were real big back in the DMV. I got my first pair of Jordans when I was in college too. The Olympic 7s, remember those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I went crazy after that. I've been going crazy ever since then. So
Do you remember the first shoe you ever bought, like prior to college? Like any type of sneaker, like Nike, whatever, Reebok. It could be Payless, you know, like.
I think the first shoe I ever bought was
Please
the first Vince, the Vince Carters that they just re-released.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Shocks.
Like
Yeah,
I got those. I remember I was like, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade. I thought I was so fresh with those.
Did they help you jump higher?
Nah, they didn't really help at all.
Oh, wow. You made it work.
It wasn't tough to get shoes in Indiana, though. Like, you don't really think it was like a sneaker capital, but
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, we had to go online. We were online, like release dates, like 2, 3, 2, 1. Yo, type it in. Like, try to get it.
You had all the computers putin'?
Oh yeah. It was 4 of us, and I have 3 other roommates. We all have our computers ready.
You mentioned phone posits being a DMV thing too. Did you have any phone posits growing up?
No, not growing up, but in college, and then later in the league, my early years in the league, I got a whole section of them in my shoe room now. So.
What was the first phone posit? Which was phone posit 1?
I think the first phone posits I got were the copper ones.
Nice.
Copper pennies.
Pennies.
That was a special shoe.
Yeah, those were the first ones I got. Those
I
were
was
so-
camping out on the website for that one. I remember that one.
I think I wore them joints like twice. After that, I was like, no, I can't wear them no more.
Did you think that foam posits were uncomfortable when you finally put them on your feet? Were you like, oh man?
They were different.
I'm different.
They felt a little harder, you know what I mean? But you just had to get a size bigger for me. I got a size because I got a 13 and a half-ish foot, so I got a 14 in the foams. I was good after that.
Vic, you said that the Concord 11's one of your favorite sneakers. The releases around those are always crazy. Like when you were in college, did you ever remember seeing any like the madness around those shoes, like trying to get them?
I remember one year when I was in college back home in DC, a kid died from getting trampled up. I was like, man, this is people are going crazy for Jordans and for shoes and release days, especially like around Christmas. You know, a lot of times people be camping out for them. Like it's insane. So
Did you camp out?
No, I'm not camping out. No, I don't want to get trampled. I don't want to get jumped or nothing like that. So I just stayed at home. When I got to the league, I got sponsored by Jordan. So now I give people Concords and nothing to Christmas. So it's kind of cool.
Now, transferring in, talking Jordan, you're signed to Jordan Brand, but it's almost like some people wouldn't know that like you're like a silent assassin on Jordan Brand.
Guys, my light went out. My light just went out.
Let's pause a second.
Can you
We can see you though.
Hey, it looks fine.
Yeah.
It looks fine. All right, can we just? All right, I'm sorry.
Yo, we need the lights on, no Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was a good one.
you like you got a tan. It's pretty dope.
I've been out doing pull-ups in the park.
With the hokers on, let's go. Yeah. Vic, being a part of Jordan Brand, is there any exclusives that you have trouble getting, or just everything like easy peasy? You know what I'm saying? Air Jordan, the Dior Jordan 1s, like at the door.
Nah, there really isn't anything I can't get my hands on when it comes if it's related to Jordan. There's some stuff that I know that a lot of people probably don't even know about that I have. You know what I mean? So
I would hope so.
Wait, what? We need to know what that stuff is.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell y'all. That's
You got the Air Jordan 43 already?
I don't know. I was told, some things you get, you can't really tell nobody that you got them. You understand? So
Understandable.
yeah, I have the Dior ones, and it wasn't really hard to get those. When it comes to Jordans, though, I don't really think it's really difficult to really get my hands on anyone I really want.
What's it like when you get that package though? When you I'm sure you get packages where
Bro,
they're like the retros that are the retros that are coming out, but then when you open up the ones where like you've never seen it before, like what's your reaction?
It's insane. It's insane because a lot of times I open it up and I'll be like, "What are these?" You know what I mean? Even if I already know what they are, I'm like, "Oh man, this is incredible." It's not a day or a moment that I take that for granted. It's definitely a blessing. It's pretty dope at the same time as well too. So a lot of times I don't even wear them. Some joints I don't wear. Some joints.
What do you do with them?
I just put them in my shoe room. I call it the shoe library.
You have a library of shoes?
Yeah. And I got like ladders and stuff that you can climb up. So, yeah, it's fly.
I know you mentioned you have like every Jordan imaginable. Do you ever realize you're missing stuff and go back and try and get old Jordans?
A few times. A few times I tried. It's tough, because sometimes, they don't really necessarily keep them in stock or anything like that. They kind of like make the shoe as time goes on, and then it runs out, then they'll make it
right.
more.
But are you going on eBay, or are you going at Flight Club and trying to find, old rare things?
Definitely. I mean, who doesn't do that? I mean,
what's the last Jordan you bought with your own money?
I can't even remember.
That's amazing.
Somewhere deep in the library.
Well, look, I think that's like the biggest flex of the show is over with now.
Somewhere tucked away in the Dewey Decimal System.
I'm gonna be real with you. I can't even remember buying a Jordan. I think in college was the last time I remember buying some J's.
Have you ever like asked for like specific like PE sneakers? Like I know you said you get the exclusive stuff, but have you ever like hit up Jordan and be like, I want Air Jordan 7 in this colorway, or like I want to design it? Like, do they let you do that?
They've let me design the color of the threes one time for All Star a couple of years ago. But other than that, they really don't do that too much as far as letting you design your own colorway.
I know Blake Griffin said that like he like played Michael Jordan in something and like won a bet, and like Mike was like, "Yo, you can make your own Air Jordan 11 colorway."
Some of us had won a bet against Jordan, so we got to
pick our own colors.
Wow.
So-
Was it a golf bet? Was it a...
No, it was like a part of our sort of like team building thing.
Okay.
You bet Mike, you win. He'll let you do it. So
Be careful betting Michael Jordan. That doesn't always turn out well.
be careful, though. He'll definitely let you if you beat him, though, for sure.
Speaking about meeting MJ, you know, we've had so many different guests on our show. I mean, even up to his son. How was the experience for you? Because, you know, you being a player and an elite player at that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when elite players talk to each other, they talk to each other in a certain type of way. How was your experience with MJ?
It was different. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, MJ is who he is, man. He's the greatest of all time. My first time meeting him, I was a rookie. And I remember I was All-Star. I was at All-Star weekend in New Orleans. And my agent at the time was like, yo, you got to go to the Jordan party. MJ's asking for you. I'm like, MJ asking for me? Like, MJ know who I am?
Right.
No, that's my first time on the brand. I'm like, you probably don't even talk to guys like me. You know, I got to work my way up for him to have a conversation with me. Man, I walk in the party. I walk right over there. He over there with his family.
My family, we dripping.
Call me over. We just started talking like we've known each other since I was a little kid. Ever since then, MJ, man, he always going to look out for us. You know what I mean? For guys who represent his brand. Like they say all the time, Jordan Brand is like family oriented, and it really is. Like he's like the father of the brand. It was pretty dope, man, to meet him for the first time. It was a crazy experience. My mama was there, so that was dope too. And
Shout out to mom.
oh yeah, it's something that I always remember. So it's cool.
Can you hit him if you need sneakers?
Probably, but I don't bother him with that. I'm sure he got a lot going on. I'll get someone else.
You could maybe pass him my name. I'm a 10.5. You said Dior Jordan, so I don't know.
It wasn't really hard to get those. See what I can do. You never know.
Wait, Vic, speaking of Dior Jordans, have you ever resold sneakers?
No, I never have. Never resold anything in my life. I just keep them or give them away if I don't want them.
10.5.
All right, tell it to have. I got you.
All right.
By the way, being on Jordan Brand, I've seen you sometimes wear non-Jordan sneakers off the court. You're allowed to wear Balenciagas and stuff like that. Like that's okay in your contract.
That's designer shoes. It's different than what actually sports wear, and retros is different from that. So I mean,
they're okay with that. That doesn't make Mike mad?
I don't think so. I never got in trouble for it so far. Knock on wood.
Wait till they see this.
I mean, if I go to church, I could wear J's. Sometimes I'm sure Mike wears loafers unless they got J loafers. You never know. They might be making them. They might come out with them soon now.
Is that the shoe you have that we haven't seen yet?
Nah.
Blink, Victor, listen. Blink twice if you've seen it.
Do you differentiate? I was saying that maybe you leave the sneakers and Jordan and stuff like for the court as far as like being an artist and on stage. Like, how do you differentiate what you're going to wear on either one, like from the court to the stage? They're both big platforms.
Obviously, there's sometimes you can wear some designer stuff in the game and stuff like that, but you want to let guys know that you're related to MJ. Like, at the end of the day, when they think of Jordan Brand and Jordan athletes, they want to put Victor Oladipo in that senses as well. So when it comes to music, I just want them to understand that my swag is a little different than everyone else. I might bust out some Balenci's, I might bust out some Dior's or whatever the case may be, because that's the type of culture that people are drawn to when it comes to music. But there's sometimes, when I'm doing music and stuff, I might throw out some J's and some retros too. It just depends. Some Dior ones, maybe. But
okay, I see the vibe.
By the way, Victor, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they did or said last week, as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes and replace them with something awful. This week, it is me, I guess, for the incoherent ramble I went on when describing those Air Force Ones. This is another shoe that's laying around here somewhere. This is definitely a drip. You might catch me in Daikanyama with these on. You might see me at Tolo Pan dripping croissant flakes all over my footwear. You might see me, Nakano Broadway with a big ice cream in hand and a little bit in the mustache.
Is there anything else in Tokyo you want to name drop while you're at it?
Something I will not apologize for, but I will take my punishment. I will take my shoes off, and they sent me some fake Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. These may look okay on camera, but they are not okay. And here's how you know. The smell is horrendous. It literally says poison. They are very fake. I have to put these on. Please tell us in the comments who deserves that distinction this week.
Vic, did you ever get fake sneakers back in the day? You ever got beat on like before
Nah,
you like, were able to get your first pair of Jordans or?
Nah, I knew at the end of the day I could just go to Payless and get the Shacks, man.
If nothing else.
I respect that. I respect that.
So Vic, we also do a segment on our show called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning it looks good, obviously. Flip meaning that you will resell it, and skip meaning you don't rock with it at all. The first shoe in Drip, Flip, or Skip is going to be the New Balance 1300 Japan release. These shoes go for 600 kahunas. Welty, you're a New Balance man. 650. Look, get me right. Get me right,
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, these are made in Japan. It's based off of the 1300 Japan colorway that drops, Brendan, every 5 years usually, right? That's the way around it. It's one of the most classic New Balance colorways. But to me, it's crazy that New Balance did a made in Japan shoe that's like this luxury. I personally would rather get a pair of these and spend the money on an athletic shoe that's this quality than get a designer shoe for the same price.
So
it's a drip.
Yeah, so you would drip?
Okay.
I'm gonna drip it.
I know. I'm waiting for
I'm gonna drip it.
he's out here telling stories again.
What?
He's got a book in that library you got.
Brendan, drip, flip, or skip, sir.
I'm gonna get right to the point. This is a drip. No more. No.
Hey, Victor.
I said it all. I said all the words.
I'm a drip guy. I'm gonna drip these too. I'm gonna drip these down. I'm gonna wear those. I'll wear those.
I respect these, man. I wasn't aware because I'm way more of a newbie when it comes to New Balances, and
Oh, I saw what you did there.
Y'all not supposed to laugh at me.
You start hanging out with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, and now you think you're like a stand-up comedian, bro.
Hey, man, 2 bears, 1 cave, and dad. I'm trying to get on there, baby. These are drip, respectfully. Moving on to shoe number 2, more of my boy Vic's lane. They got the Jordan 11 Low IE. I'm gonna start with you, Jordan brand man, Victor. Drip, flip, or skip.
I'm gonna drip them, Jordan brand. You know I'm gonna wear them. Can't say anything else. Simple as that. I can drip them.
Victor, is that like contractually you can't say anything else? Like you have to say drip?
I don't know. I'm just
Right. I'm just in my bubble. I'm answering my questions. I got you.
I'm gonna say skip on this one. I don't like I like my outsoles icy, not milky. So this was almost it, but underrated shoe though.
The IE model's just not for me. I remember when these came out, like in like 06, and they were in that they're like that white, yellow, and blue colorway, and just not it. And I can't unsee it, so it's a skip.
Man, I feel conflicted about this shoe because I always grew up sleeping on the shoe because it's like, where the real 11s? Like, I don't want an 11 IE. You know what I'm saying? I don't want like the poor man's version of it, but over the years, I've seen, like, they're clean. They look good, like with some shorts. I'm going to give it a drip, man. Very rare for me. I'm going to give this one a drip.
Drip.
I'm going to give it a drip, all right? Moving forward, we have the Nike ISPA Road Warrior Volks. This is a savage shoe right here. I mean, I actually
the look on Victor's face says it all.
No, I want to work out in these. I want to give myself a decent workout. At least go for a run.
Running shoes? They running shoes?
I
More
hope
like
so.
a fashion shoe. They're
You wanna
$500.
Start the season in these? What?
I've dealt with Brendan Dunne complaining about this shoe for the past few weeks. It's $500. He doesn't understand it. And if you can't see it right here, but it has like a split toe on it, and they come with socks where it's like your toe and the rest of the foot.
Like Margiela.
Or like the riffs. The
You know what it
Nike
is?
riffs.
It's like the toes doing the know me.
Wait, bringing it back.
My! After Brendan said that, it's just a skip. I don't even want to make those jokes.
Okay. Brendan, talk to me.
First thing I want to do is apologize for interrupting Welty's joke. Second thing I want to do is say this is a skip. I don't know why this costs $500. I don't even know why this exists.
I'm gonna flip that. I think somebody would buy that.
But you said you don't flip anything. You said you don't flip anything.
I mean,
First time for everything.
So you don't think I could flip that and get some money for it?
I mean, you probably could.
I'm gonna pull a page from Vic, man. I'm gonna flip on these, man.
Flip that. You gotta flip it.
I'm going to flip on that. You know what I'm saying? Like 500 kahunas. Like, wow. Victor, we also do outfits on our show. and I don't think there's any better outfits to do than Oladipo outfits, baby. Outfit number 1. What is this? Where are we at?
This was my 5th year in the league. I was in OKC. I was going to a game right here.
Game drip.
The jacket kind of set it off. Obviously, it doesn't really go, but it goes. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Stop and start.
that's why I put that on. With it was a little chilly that day in Oklahoma too. So this was before I had like hair, the hair like that now too. So I had Dora and stuff.
Is this a drip, flip, or skip?
Dripping, man. Come on. I'm not going to tell myself to flip or skip anything.
We got to be honest with ourselves. We got to reflect.
Were you trying to outdo Russ with this outfit?
Nah, you can't really outdo him. I don't want to be that, I don't want to, try to get that extreme because he's on a whole nother level with fashion and stuff. Like, they've been doing it for so long, This was my first time ever, like, actually dressing up and people wanting to see it because, 3 years before that I was in Orlando. We weren't necessarily the greatest. So this was my first year ever, like, dressing up and doing something with clothes and stuff. So this picture right here, I'm finding my way.
Okay.
I respect it. It's a little too much going to brunch for me, so it's a skip.
Oh,
He don't go to brunch.
you going to brunch in that? Come on, man.
That's the going to brunch
In a
hat.
jacket like that. You going to brunch in a jacket like that? No.
What are you going to brunch in?
I'm going to brunch in brunch clothes. Brunch is like during the day, sunny outside.
Shorts?
Wear some like church clothes. The brunch, that's not church clothes right there. Come on, man. I might throw on some shorts with the little button up to match. Going to brunch.
Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan, go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Listen. Listen. This right here, that's called putting the VO in OVO. You see the Jordans, right?
God damn.
You see the Jordans, right?
I see them.
That's a drip.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I was gonna go skip because I wasn't into the hat, but I heard the backstory, and this is a man walking into his light.
Climbing the totem pole. That's what it's all
When
about.
you look at it like that, that's a drip. When
Thank
look
you.
at it
I'm
like
figuring
that,
out
that's
my
a
way.
drip. Because I know where you're at now, and if this is where you started, it's like, I'm not mad. Let's go. Let's go.
For the beginning, that's a beginner's drip, man.
Beginner's drip.
Come on, Maddie.
all about it.
Maddie. It's a
Let's
beginner's
go.
drip, man.
I seen how you was holding your jacket. I said, look, he in his moment. And now I get it. You were in your moment. It's starting that moment. I got it. Outfit number 2.
Woo! That's dripping.
Say no more.
Where
Where y'all at?
Not doing that. Look at this.
Where were y'all at?
I just finished playing a game. I was at a game with the Pacers. This was last year, 2 years ago.
Okay. So easy call, right? Drip, flip.
Come on, man. Look at that.
All right. There it is.
Victor, how tall are you?
6'4". 6'4".
How tall is Pusha T? Because I'm trying to figure out the because you're an NBA player. He's a rapper, but you have the Balenciagas on, so you should be like a couple feet higher than him. But it doesn't.
This is the angle. The angle's like.
Yeah, they keep fucking up my angle too. I feel you on that one. So I trust me. I know the feeling, man.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give it a drip.
Oh, for sure.
Welty.
That's way better than the last outfit.
I see Pusha T, and that's a nasal drip. So that's a big drip on that one.
What is
Ugh.
Once again, backstories was what is the root of this show. So once again, outfit number 1 is where we started, and now we here. We understand our dynamic.
It's the Pokemon evolution.
And we went from OVOs to Pusha T, back to back.
Oh no! God! Get him the hell out of here! Oh God! Yeah, America.
What
This
is
is
going
America.
on?
Drip. All right, unanimous drip.
Oh.
Outfit number 3, last but not least.
Listen. Kiv. You know what's crazy? This was the same year as the first one.
Okay.
Wait, so I'm gonna give myself a flip right here.
He was gonna say skip, but he couldn't bring.
Look at that pride. We see that pride, Vic.
I'm gonna give myself a flip right here just because my man Uzi in the pick. So I'm giving myself a flip right here. I will flip this off. Somebody will buy it.
I respect like the LL Cool J like pant leg roll up on it, so it's a drip.
Yes, sir.
That's how you get them.
I'm gonna call it a skip because I didn't like those Jordan 7s.
But he said that those are his first the Olympic 7s. I know it's the reverse one, but that's like his first Jordan. So it's like there's a little bit of history in there.
I'm finding my way in these picks.
And I said what I said.
Look at him. I stand. And I stand.
Dead with it.
Okay. First year, I'm a take the first one, but this one I'm gonna skip this one. We're figuring out ourselves here.
We figuring it out. We figuring it out. It's cool.
Hey, I'm not mad at it, brother.
I don't hold no grudge with this one. I promise you.
Listen, Victor, before we get out of here for the day, we want to breeze the comment section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a good time because they have great, insightful stuff to say. David Brown says, I be walking around my crib singing That's a Full Size. Just a heads up, David, you have to pay Trinidad James a royalty every time you do sing that song, so please cash app that man. We have one from Kevin R. saying, I love this show. Dad Dunne and the detective will always teach you something you didn't know. Helps you respect each design a little more each episode. We're glad to have earned your respect. We have one from Ty Johnson saying, it's season 7 as Welty has yet to send me a pair of game-worn Spezials. Don't hold your breath. Welty, you're not helping the fans out like that?
I might.
All right.
Stop DMing this man. This has been another episode of Full Size Run. I am your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Hey, black-owned sock brands. Send me brands. Send me socks or whatever I'm buying them. Put me on. Trinidad James, baby. Thank you. Bang.
And this was with us.
You already know, guys. Victor Oladipo here. Peace and love to you, gentlemen. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, sir. Stay safe.
Be safe out there, brother.
In the bubble.
Ready for that season, man.
Don't let him burst your bubble.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my chick.
Guys, I really want you to subscribe. Subscribe. Get us 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, the Soul Collector YouTube page. We work hard for you. Work hard for us. Let's support each other. We're a community together for the right reasons. Kicks are our unity. Subscribe. 500,000 subscribers. Get us there. Quicker than fast. Welty, what do you want from the community?
All season we've been donating to the Bail Project, which helps fight against mass incarceration in the United States, and I want everyone to keep donating to it and keep fighting the good fight. Brendan, what do you want?
I want everybody out there to download the Soul Collector app because it is the best tool for price comparison on the secondary snooker market. Get that right now. Thank you.
Come on, guys. Get us right.
Do it.
3 stripes, gym chick, swoosh life. I like 'em Spanish Asian, like 'em black, white. I feel like Sway Lee. I got no type. I copy every stacky.